Hi, Stephen here from Son of a Nation Wave, and this is day 28 of the December daily draws. So as we close out the weekend and approach a new week, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Seasons of the Witch Winter Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. And she's back. The artisan or queen of winter wands. So she popped up the other day. We've had queen energy, haven't we? Sort of recently. We had a queen yesterday, the Queen of Swords, and I did say, does it be? I wonder if we don't have the King of Swords today, or the Master of Swords today. But no, we've gone back to the Queen, so we're still nurturing our vision and developing our goals and looking ahead to what we want to achieve and how we're going to achieve it, which is very apt as we're closing out this year. We're closing out December, we're closing out 2025, and about to start a new year, 2026, and we're thinking about what comes next. That's been another theme of the draws, is what comes next, determining what we're going to do next, and this is the development of that vision of setting those goals. So we're still doing that. So I can understand why this card has come back up again, because we're still in that looking ahead, developing the future vision, what we want to aim for. We're nurturing our creative energy and getting that energy flowing, perhaps through just doing fun things creatively to get used to being creative, getting in that creative framework. And then we can apply that energy there once we've got a more detailed sort of aim and goal that we want for the time ahead. Then we can start making plans and working towards that. But this is just looking, as I said, we know she's got this bauble on the tree here, and it's almost as if she's scrying or seeing into a ball and looking and visualizing what's coming next, or divining what's coming next for her. And she is confident in her ability to develop that goal and to work towards that goal. She has that confidence and that sort of determination and belief in her ability to create what she wants and what she needs. So that's the framework that we are to foster by developing our goals for the coming year. What do we want to achieve in the coming year? What do we want to bring into our lives? What is it that we want? How do we want to grow ourselves? What's our vision for our personal development? If we care about ourselves, we want to develop ourselves to the best that we can be, and being true to ourselves. We had that with the Queen of Swords, being true to ourselves, and the Queen of Wands, the Artisan of Wands, is very much in that vein too. That where she's just really, really confident and comfortable being herself and being creative and working towards what she wants to achieve. And also, the Queen of Wands is very good at supporting and helping others with their motivation, giving them bits of encouragement. So maybe we can encourage other people to do the same. If they're finding it a bit hard to get going, Can we get alongside someone and give them some encouragement? That's something we could do. Sometimes it's hard to maintain that motivation. Um, the motivation is tied to the goal, and if it's a goal that we really care about, then that motivation is more easily sustained. But even then, there are times when it wanes a bit, when, for whatever reason, we go in ebb and flow with our emotions. Circumstances of life can knock us back with our enthusiasm level, and sometimes we lose that belief in ourselves, and we for some reason we need somebody to encourage us to once again believe in what we're doing. And the Queen of Wands is someone that is very good at that. And so maybe we can be that for someone else, and maybe there's someone in our lives that can do that for us if we sort of falter a little at any point. So the key thing here is the development and the sustaining of that creative energy towards that developed goal that we're forming in our eyes, in our minds, as we visualize that, as she is doing when looking into here. We're seeing what we want to achieve, and we're going to make it a reality. And that is what the Queen of Wands would help us to do. So let's embrace that. Let's take hold of that creative energy and begin to prepare and develop what's necessary in order to make that goal achievable. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. Light. We've had Yule. Candles in this deck of being very dominant in this deck. The light in the darkness, the positivity, the light, the guidance is there even at this time of year. We've just celebrated Yule, and Yule has encouraged us because we know then that the light is returning. We know that the sun is going to come back. We're going to working up to spring. This dark period, this winter period is only for a time, and the light is going to return. The days are getting longer now, gradually. Promise of the light returning is a message of hope. It's hope. It gives us something to look forward to. It's a positive message, and it's to encourage us to keep going. And I think encouragement is the key word here with these cards today. It's encouragement. To encourage ourselves, to encourage others, to work towards what we want, to determine and develop the idea of what we want as the next step forward as we go into a new year, with that promise of the light returning, of that positive energy coming in. And as we move forward, that energy is going to magnify. So that should spur us on and encourage us to move forward and give us confidence as we move into the new year. And I believe that is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 29. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.